The 2022 Ford Transit Connect Wagon is one amazing vehicle. In fact, I'm surprised these things aren't all over the place. You know, for a long time, minivans were popular, but they were not very cool. We do have a few minivans here and there, but the minivans have pretty much been overtaken by crossover SUVs. You know, crossover SUVs are pretty much the #1 selling passenger vehicle these days. People like crossover SUVs. They kind of look like trucks, even though they're built like cars. And you know, they have a high up commanding view of the road. They have generally more generous cargo space than a sedan or coupe. And but you know, if you look at this Transit Connect, it's really a cool product. Very utilitarian. You know, if you go to Europe, you probably see these things all over the place. They use them as you know, car delivery vans and stuff like that. They're great for small, narrow roads. I'm actually a van connoisseur myself. I actually have a Transit 12 passenger van, a bigger version, but when I was going to buy my Transit 12 passenger van, I was actually had it between the bigger Transit or the one like this. Eventually we just decided to get the bigger one. I have a band and just loading band equipment. I just opted to have the bigger vehicle so I could fit the band members and most of our band equipment. For a little while I actually thought about trading it in for the smaller Transit. We had a few along the years. Reason being is I was, you know, daily driving my Transit van, and the big full-size Transit is about the same size as a full-size pickup truck, so parking and maneuvering in small, tight urban situations is not the easiest vehicle for daily driving. This is just the opposite. This, you know, obviously the packaging is different, but the footprint is pretty much the same size as most compact crossovers. You know, it's going to take up as much space in your driveway or in your garage as like a, you know, a RAV4 or a Toyota CR-V, but it is a lot more functional space. You have a lot more cargo space, and you can fold down, you know, and you have great passenger space. This one has seating for 6. Very comfortable, tons of headroom, tons of storage, very fuel efficient as well. Look at the original build sheet. This was rated at 24 city, 28 highway, averaging around 26. That is awesome for how spacious it is. And this one's really nicely equipped with features. The XLT trim package, you have lots of standard equipment, has a few extra features. This has a quick, clear windshield defroster, so it's a heated windshield. That's a really nice feature. It's got the upgraded sync infotainment system. That was $495. The heated windshield was $300. We have the roof rails, $195. Upgraded 16-inch aluminum wheels, $395. Front and rear sensing system, $200, and the front and rear splash guards, $140. So original MSRP was about $33,205. And this thing is actually pretty much in near new condition, only 857 miles, 1 owner, clean Carfax from Pacific Northwest. It is pretty much in near new condition. If I bought a brand new one, it wouldn't take me very long to put 800 miles on it. So, and these are actually pretty hard to find. I like to buy these for our inventory. One of my jobs here is to, you know, purchase inventory, but these things are hard to find. Luckily, we came across this really nice clean example. They always sell well for us, and I can understand why. I mean, if you have an active lifestyle, you need to fit a lot of people, you need to fit a lot of cargo, you want something that have low ownership costs, easy to park and maneuver, gets good gas mileage. I mean, this thing is just a great vehicle, and there's really quite nothing else like it, at least in the US market that I can think of. Yeah, these are just awesome. Like I said, I'm surprised these things aren't all over the place, but you know, people have different tastes. But the nice thing is that if you own one, I guess if you go to the parking lot, not everyone has the same vehicle as you. It's something a little cool, a little bit different, a little more utilitarian, I think, than, you know, the standard range of crossover SUVs that we see. Nice comfortable interior. We have an 8-speed automatic transmission, dual zone auto climate control. We have a parking camera, nice leather wrap steering wheel radio controls, great visibility, big windshield. You have additional storage up here, which is nice. Little sunglass holder. Really nice color combination too. Easy to take care of, easy on the eye. And it's kind of almost like a magic trick. It doesn't look that big on the outside, but once you get inside, it is like, wow, this thing actually feels really spacious on the inside. Again, a great packaging job on Ford's part. Looks pretty good too, obviously, you know. It's not a sports car, but I like the styling. I think Ford did a great job. Kind of follows the same design theme we see from like the Ford Fusion, Ford Focus, which it borrows its platform from. It has sliding doors like a minivan, making interior access really easy. You have these nice comfortable seats. I'm 6'2". I had that front seat adjusted for my height. I have plenty of space back here, very comfortable, ton of headroom. Again, look at all that storage. You have a rear climate control as well. The third row seats are pretty easy too, and a lot of compact crossovers. I wouldn't dare trying to fit in the third row seats, but you know, like I said, I'm 6'2". Plenty of legroom, headroom back here. Yeah, I mean, it's just an amazing packaging job. You have nice climate control vents. Really is an amazing vehicle. And the seats are really easy to fold down if you want to convert it into a cargo van. And instead of a flip-up tailgate, we have these barn-style doors, which easily open. And this goes back to like the commercial utilitarian part. You can also see that you can hit this button right here, and you can easily open the doors a little bit wider, making loading and unloading cargo a little bit easier. They have these really nice magnetic covers on the seats. So when you put the seats down, then you have these nice magnetic covers, which kind of creates a nice flat cargo area, pretty much turning this thing almost into like a little cargo van. And you know, so it's pretty versatile on, you know, how you want to fold down the seating and configure it. Obviously you can keep the rear seats folded down and the front seats available for passengers, or kind of like this, if you have a kind of like a large object that you want to put on this side, you can, you know, leave that side available for passengers. So like I said, a very versatile vehicle, almost like a little Swiss Army knife. Just a great all-around vehicle if you want something that's a great daily driver, yet can fit 6 passengers, can fit a lot of cargo. Like I said, there's really nothing similar to it, at least in the US market, that's available. You know, they do have similar sized vehicles, but they're only cargo only vans. Like Dodge has a Ram ProMaster, and Nissan has a little NV cargo van, but those are only cargo vans. You can't get passenger versions. Where the Transit, they make a passenger version or they make a cargo version. And like I said, really versatile, really cool. I was close to owning one myself. You know, if I ever need to downsize, I don't need the full-size van, I could easily transition to something like this and it'd be great. It's a really nice vehicle to drive, great driving dynamics. It's funky, I like the way it looks. And yeah, it's great. If obviously these are hard to find, so if you're a little bit further away from us, we have complimentary delivery to Washington, Oregon, and Idaho. At no extra charge. You can put this in our car hauler, we can tow it to you. Or, you know, if you live a little bit further, we can arrange shipping just about anywhere in the US. Contact us for more details. And thanks for taking the time today to watch this video.